What it do, y'all? It's your girl Makeup and Travel, and for today's video, your girl wants to, like the title suggests, talk to you guys about my cream collection. So I have gone on a bit of a a bit of a rampage, if you will, when it comes to purchasing cream products. Prior to this, 2 months ago, I only had 3 cream products in my collection. Now I have a significantly more in my collection, and I just want to talk to you guys about them. I'm going to do some swatches, everything that you may or may not want, and we just gonna get into it. So I'm gonna start off with the oldest products in my collection, if I can find them, because they're kind of buried. And then we're going to go from there. So first I had 1 cream bronzer, 1 cream liquid highlighter, and 1 cream blush. I will say that I have found that there is a significant difference between cream and liquid highlighter or liquid products in general. For me, I tend to, I think, prefer cream products. I think there's a lot more grace and a lot more wiggle room. There is a reason to have, actually I had 4 before this. There's definitely a reason to have liquid products in your collection, but I just find that I reach more for creams. And one that I actually took out of my declutter bin is this one, so we're gonna go ahead and start off with this, and this is my NYX Born to Glow Liquid Illuminator in the shade Sun Goddess. And like I said, I took this out of my declutter bin. I had decluttered this because I felt like it did nothing for my skin, but I think it was because I was using it in the incorrect manner. So I have been using this when I do reach for it to mix in with my foundation, or to just apply as a sort of primer under my foundation, and I think it works a lot better than the way that I was attempting to apply it, which was just on the high points of my cheek. My other liquid highlighter that I had at that point was my Revolution Makeup London in Liquid Illuminator in Rose Gold. This is a serum dropper, and once again, this is a product that I don't feel as though I am capable or understand how to just apply it straight onto my high cheekbones. I feel like you have to mix this in with things, and that's how I like it the best. I can make this work on my head cheekbones, but I feel like it just, you don't get the maximum effect of either of these products unless you just, like I said, mix them in with your foundation. I'm going to swatch the other 2 on my other side because I'm going to try and do all of my liquid products together. Or all of my highlighter products together. I don't think I have many other highlighters. I don't. Okay, so actually we're just going to stay on this side. The 1 cream blush that I had was from Flower Beauty, and this is in the shade Bitten. I absolutely loved, and still do love this this formula and also this color. I think it is outstanding and beautiful, and I think it works beautifully with my Laura Geller blush that I am aiming to hit pan on and have really soilly used and abused. And this is what it looks like on my complexion. It's really, really pretty, beautiful. I think it kind of dries down to a matte satiny formula, which is what I prefer. So it's not super dewy or anything crazy like that, and I really enjoy that product. I also had my Danessa Myricks Power Bronzer in the shade Deep, and I have grown to find the benefit in this product. Prior, I didn't see it, I didn't understand, and now that I am using bronzer or cream bronzer more, I get it. I just was using way too much. So when I was blending it out, it would still look like poop on my face, but it looks so much better the less products you use and just the different times that you use it in your makeup routine. I also forgot yet another product that I had prior to this past month, and this was from MAC, and this is NW50, one of their Foundation Studio Fix products, and I was using this as a cream bronzer as well. And oh, I shouldn't have put that there. Oh well, it's fine. And this is just yet another cream bronzing product. Once again, both of these really apply beautifully. I think I didn't pick up enough of the MAC, so you didn't really get a good sense of it. I will say that the MAC is a lot warmer, I feel like, than the Nessamyrix, but the Nessamyrix is darker, so you can get a lot more depth from it. But overall, really enjoy these two bronzing products as well, and I feel like they give kind of like a power or powder matte formula or finish. So everything else I recently purchased, and it's a lot. It's a lot. So let's go ahead and do the only other cream highlighter that I have, and it's an actual cream. The other two, like I said, are liquid. This is an actual cream, and this is from ColourPop, and it is in the shade Acting Up, and this is effectively my favorite cream highlighter. And like I said, I don't really use the liquid ones. I will use this one on top of my foundation and just blend it in with my finger. It works beautifully. I really enjoy it. I enjoy the color. It's like a gold with like an orangey undertone or orangey pink undertone. I really enjoy it. Highly recommend this formula. Only reason I don't have more is one, because there weren't other shades that I thought would work for me on Ulta's website, and when I was looking on ColourPop's website, it doesn't look like they have many others that I think will work for me either. So I'm just gonna patiently wait, and if there's another one that they release in a collection, I will probably scoop it up because I really enjoy this formula. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the last cream bronzer as well, and this is one, like I said, I recently purchased, and this one is from Fenty, and it is an 06 chocolate, and this is a beauty as well. Just a beauty. Once again, this gives off a powder finish, and this is kind of in between the two that I previously had, so I don't think it's as deep as the Nessamyrix, but it's definitely deeper than the MAC, and it also has a warmer undertone than the Nessamyrix. So it's like the perfect combination of those two cream bronzers, and I really do enjoy this cream bronzer. I have used it quite a bit, and like I said, because I was testing that bronzer out, I fully began to understand my Nessamyrix one because of that. Okay, so quite literally everything else is blush. I love me some cream blush apparently. So let's start off with my other Flower Beauty blush, and this is, like I said, another cream blush, and this one is in Cinnamon. I'm just gonna put it right here, and this I thought would be a nice like neutral toned blush like every day, and it is and it's not at the same time. It doesn't really come off as a neutral tone for me. To me, it kind of comes off a little bit warmer than I was hoping, but I really do enjoy it, and this formula is outstanding. It's a little wet now, but once it dries down beautifully, just as my Flower Bomb and Bitten did. I also picked up two cloud paints. I couldn't help it. I knew that this was a brand that I wanted to try, and this was a formula I wanted to try, and so I picked up two of them, and let's swatch them and then I'll show you. There we go. Okay, I didn't do the best at blending these out, but we finna do. We gonna go with it. So this one up top is in the shade Storm, and the one under it is in the shade Dawn. So these two are really, really pretty. Once again, I feel like they dry down to like that satin, more like skin-like matte finish, and that is what I enjoy from a cream blush. So I really do enjoy those two cream products. Thoroughly enjoy them. Then we have one that I don't even know why I still have this at all. Yeah, and this is from Milani, and this is in the shade Cheeky Coral, and this is quite literally a liquid blush. And like I said prior, I just feel like me and liquid products don't get along. We just don't comprehend each other, and so I look like Boo Boo the Fool trying to get these products to work, and they not checking for me. They don't want to work. Okay. So as you can see, it is quite light, so that's already a first kind of error. And then it's a liquid, so I feel like it just gets sucked into my foundation, whether I set it or unset it, and we just not here for that. So yeah, this is probably a product that's going to be decluttered to my best friend and her mom. Like I've said multiple times, they have a lot lighter skin than me, and yeah, they could probably use that. Maybe. I don't really know if they use cream products, but yeah. So I'm just gonna go to this other side of my other arm, and I got one mini from Milk and Quirk, and I must say this, or actually I'm gonna put it over here because I want to compare it. Out of all the cream blushes that I've shown thus far, this one is the most like satiny finish. Like I feel like it does dry matte, but I feel like it just gives the most satin to skin like finish than even like Bitten, but they have a very similar coloring to it. I just feel like Bitten is a lot more drier and a lot more pigmented, but it also might just be the formulation because this is an actual cream liquid, where this is like a cream solid, so you have to like build it on. Either way, I enjoy both products immensely, and I'm not getting rid of either of them. No. Okay, let's keep going. So I have two ColourPop sticks, and one I enjoy more than the other, but I enjoy them both regardless. The first one I'm going to show you is the one that I enjoyed the most, and it is called Mic Drop. And Mic Drop is just, it's a mic drop, okay? It is so pretty. I have used and abused this for having it for a very little amount of time, and I would not get rid of this for the world. The other one that I have is More is More, and this is supposed to be like more of a shimmery version. So this was their matte version, and this is their shimmery version. I definitely reach for their matte version more, and I just prefer it. I feel like their shimmery version is just a little bit too lightly pigmented, just a little too see-through, if you will, and I just don't get the same effect. But I will say, mixing these two together is bae. Okay, so I have 4 cream products left, and this one from Lime Crime I've had for quite a while. I don't even remember when I bought this, and this is in Java. So I thought this was going to be like a matte purple, and this is feeling real hard to pick up. It wasn't this hard to pick up when I originally got it. Anyways, this is a matte purple, like mauve shade, and I do enjoy it, but I find that on my cheeks it really does not give off this matte purple, which is why it hasn't gotten as much use as it could. But for now, I'm going to keep it in my collection because it's a very unique shade, and I do enjoy it, and I did enjoy the formula. At the worst, I'll go ahead and put some Duraline in this baby and see if that revives it a little bit more. But yeah, the shelf life wasn't too long. It was 12 months, so that probably makes sense. Okay, then we keep going. We have a Tower 28 blush, if I can get the packaging open, which I feel like, who has time to go through this? Like, where's my depotting tool? Okay, so this Tower 28 blush in the shade Beach Please is still really pretty, very emollient, and it's an outstanding color. So even though it looks so shiny and shimmery right now, I can promise you it definitely dries down, so it's perfect for me. And it really, this is a beautiful color. I would very much want to pick up, I think they only have 2 shades in this formula, so I would love to pick up the other shade, because it's a beautiful finish, beautiful application. I really do enjoy it. Then we have my cream blush from Fenty, and this I use quite a bit actually. I'm surprised at how often I use this just because of the color, but I enjoy the formula and the finish so much that I find reasons to pick up this blush. And this is it. It's like a reddy orange situation, and I love it. It's like a blood orange. That really good, really nice matte powder finish. I think out of all of the cream blushes that I have talked about, this has the most beautiful matte powder finish. Even comparing to like Flower Beauty, it's not as like beautiful of a finish. It's definitely a matte powder finish, but nothing really, in my opinion, tops this Flower Beauty matte powder finish. And then the last one is honestly a regret, and this is from Patrick Ta, and it is in Do We Know Her? And for me, I don't know her. Okay, so we have, it's a duo, so you have a matte powder and then you have a cream up top. The matte powder, I'm not gonna even bother swatching because it's just gonna look like ash, but the cream, let's go ahead and swatch this and discuss this. So I thought at most what I would do is just mainly only use the cream and just enjoy the cream as it were, but to me that cream, it just doesn't, it just ain't it. It just ain't it, sis. For me, what happens is I can't get enough pigmentation and a normal rotation, which I feel like I didn't get enough even for the swatch. So then I go back in, but if I go back in too many times, then my cheeks look like a shimmery, it just, I don't mind a satin / shiny finish, but what I don't want is like wet cheeks. And I feel like with this product, I have wet cheeks, like thoroughly just wet cheeks. And even though I use his like application technique, which is to use the cream first and then put the powder on top, it ain't it. It ain't it. I don't know if it's the shade, I don't know if it's the formula, I don't know if it's my technique, I don't know what it is. Maybe I need to use a brush with it. I'm pretty sure I tried it with a brush and I didn't particularly enjoy that, but as of right now, this is definitely the one cream product that I would get rid of. And honestly, this Milani is definitely the one. These are the two cheek products that I would get rid of, cream and liquid alike. But for right now, they're gonna stay because I want to try and make them work. I try to make my products work as much as I can. I try not to automatically declutter because I spent the money. I was interested in the product for a reason. Why not get your use out of them? But yeah, that's pretty much it. And if I had to say, like, this is a formula that I would get more from overall, definitely both formulas from ColourPop. I really enjoy them, and it's ColourPop, so it's not expensive at all. If Flower Beauty comes out with more shades, I would get more, but these are the two shades that I really enjoy from them. I also would not mind getting another shade from Milk Makeup at all. I would love to get another shade from Tower 28, love to get another shade from Fenty, and honestly, I wouldn't mind getting another shade from this Fenty cream bronzer as well. So those are the cream products that I would love to extend my range. The other ones, I'm satisfied with what I have, and or I'm just using what I have to get the use out of it. So that's pretty much it. I don't think I have anything else. If you have any questions about any of these products, if I confused you anyway, just go ahead and comment down below, and I hopefully will unconfuse you. I also, if you didn't know, always have my foundation matches in the description below. So if you want to know compared to me what these will actually look like on you, just go ahead and check out down in the description box. I always have the products that I talk about listed and linked. I'm trying my best to continue that up. And I also always have my nail polish linked, my situation that's on my face, and my social medias. So I think that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, y'all, it is